Hello my lovely people, welcome back to my channel. I greet you according to your time and the time you are seeing this video. We are still on the gist from the palace of Ooni of Ife. Allegedly they said Ronke was lamenting, recounting the reasons. They said she was saying that Queen Naomi should be very grateful because she's a lucky woman in this life. According to her, she said that no matter all they are doing in Ile-Ife, because I've heard it now and before that Ronke is a good philanthropist, that all these social amenities and all the things that the community needs, that she makes sure that they are being provided for them all, and that is why a lot of people hold her in high esteem and all of that. They said a lot of people respect Ronke so much, more than any of these Olories. And for a very long time now, it has been Mariam all the while. Everybody have been dragging Mariam due to the fact that she's the action lady. She just they give everybody gbas, both in the palace and outside the palace. And many people have known her to be like that, seeing Ronke as the better person and as a well-respected person. But recently, after this issue of fake pregnancy and all of that, a lot of people have grown to hate Ronke, because through that action of hers, it was discovered that she's not in any way in support of Queen Naomi's return to the palace. And from what we are hearing allegedly, they said Ronke used to be very close to Queen Naomi before she left the palace. Maybe she was close to her, getting some informations, making Queen Naomi believe that she is with her and all of that. So they said after this mistake, according to her, she said it's a little mistake of this fake pregnancy. A lot of people have hate her. They don't regard her as usual. As a matter of fact, the kind of hatred they now show to her. When you come to social media, the same people who have been praising her, seeing her as the better person, has despised her. They all talk bad things about her this time around. And the thing is that, according to her, she said she know that all these things are happening because they wronged Queen Naomi. As a matter of fact, I heard she accepted that it is their fault, that they shouldn't have allowed Queen Naomi leave the palace. They should have treat her better, and all of that. That due to this mistake now, people now see her as a bad person. That everywhere you go, everybody talks good about Queen Naomi, making Queen Naomi look as if she never makes mistake in her life, or that she's righteous and all of that. That is people, because of Queen Naomi, that people hate them as if they are that bad people. That is not a crime for them to get married to an Oba, which is every woman's desire. That she understands that the kind of grace Queen Naomi carries, no matter what people do to her, those people will receive it in many ways, because truly, due to the fact that Queen Naomi is the rightful owner of the husband, and they frustrated her out of the house, okay? Now, them that are in that palace, according to what we are hearing, they said the kind of woto they are collecting in that palace is not as good, as enjoyable as they dreamed of it, and it would have been better. Let's say, for instance, that Queen Naomi did not leave the palace. That it might not be this bad, because to them, they are receiving it woto, as in they are receiving it very hot, due to the fact that they drag Queen Naomi out of the palace. And that is the truth. So she's saying that Queen Naomi should be very grateful, whether she's married to the king or not, that a lot of people love her and her fans love her truly. That there is never a way where you see a fan of Queen Naomi saying that she is bad, or even when maybe she do something that is obvious to everyone that this is bad, that you see the same people covering up for her. But those people that they see as their fan initially, before the mistake, according to her, that the moment this happened, they forget all the good things they have done. They forget all the good aspect of their life. That everyone have good aspect and bad aspect, you know. But the thing is that their own is become their own. It is only their bad aspect of life that people always talk about, due to the fact that they were married to Queen Naomi's husband. So according to her, she was saying that Queen Naomi should be very grateful to God, because the grace of God upon her is too much. And before now, she should have known that, and she should have think of that. The only thing is that they thought maybe if Queen Naomi leave the palace for them, they are going to be enjoying the palace and everyone will be praising them and all of that. I don't think they reason about the repercussion of frustrating this young lady out of the palace. And the fact is that this is just the beginning. As long as there is still life, people will always blast them. People will always say bad things. Now it's beginning to feel like if it's not getting to them. If nothing is done about this whole situation, to get to a point where people will spy them on the road if they are given that opportunity, or because of Queen Naomi. So, and this is why they said Ronke has been lamenting, you know, feeling sorry for what she did. According to what we are hearing, they say she is so sorry that if she would hands of time can be turned, that she wouldn't have done some of the things that she did to Queen Naomi. And I was like, is she going to change, or is it just lamenting, talking about it, making people believe that she's a changed person, yet you go inside and be worse than Mariam? Because I have been hearing that Ronke is even worse than Mariam, but the only problem Mariam have is that she is always quick to action. That she's a boss lady. Boss, anyhow you want it. While Ronke will be there doing underground work. So they said she was lamenting, recounting, saying how lucky Queen Naomi is, how people praise her, how people, both the people of Ife and everyone, talks good about Queen Naomi. But them that are trying to please these people by doing everything they can to make them happy, instead of them to appreciate them, they will only be talking how they drive Queen Naomi out of the palace, how they are frustrating her out of the palace, how they don't want the young lady to return to her marriage and all of that. This is life. This is life. When you guys are ganging up against her, you never know that a day like this will come. And to me, it's just the beginning. But if it will be better that you rise now and make amends, you know, in as much as you still want to answer the name of ogunwusi, you give a space for the rightful owner to come and occupy her space. Maybe you will find a way out of it. My people, now so we hear them. Don't forget that they are all alleged information, because me, I do not live in the palace. Always bear that in mind. And thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you are yet to subscribe. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your support. Bye for now. I love you guys.